never-ending van build. You don't need to be in the Spider. You need to be in the BERGS Show. Where I am. Where I am going night after night. Until Stellar gets back his 7K. Until Stellar gets back his 7K, I'm going night after night. I want to see receipts. I want to hear three-way calls with PayPal and with St. Jude's. If not, I'm going night after night. And let me tell you something. Stellar, you might have deep pockets, but you wish you had the BERGS mouthpiece. I wish you had the BERGS mouthpiece. Because you're too meek of an individual. You're too shy. You're too quiet. If you had the BERGS balls and the BERGS mouthpiece, you would... This is why Mr. Cuckboy thinks he owns you. Because you don't have a mouthpiece. But I will say this. You do have the money. So hire those lawyers and do whatever you got to do. We're going night after night. I stand with Stellar. I'm not stopping until Mr. Cuckboy is in jail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Some power, it's electrifying. You better shape up, 'cause you don't need a man. So the bottom line is this. What is this whole stream about? First off, you go into Herman O. Munster's right now, and you pull the viewers out of there. I'm not serenading anybody right now. I'm playing to everybody right now. Okay? The bottom line is this. You go into Herman O. Munster's right now, and you get all those people out of there. Because I am the show. I am the sheriff in town. The bottom line is this. Okay? Herman is in there with almost 300 people. I don't know how the hell this fucking freak keeps on bringing the people. But he has this in there saying, oh, it's almost done again. The never-ending van build. It's never going to end. Okay? Herman has a lot in common with Mr. Cuck Boy. They're both running scams. This never-ending van build is a scam, folks. They got donors sending them beers, food, all expenses paid, perversion vacations to Reno, where they go to whorehouses. Okay, basically, you subsidize Herman and all that, you're subsidizing perversion, alcoholism, and debauchery. Glutton. I mean, give me a break. They're going to drag this on for another 2 or 3 months. Type 55 if you can hear the Bergs. Give me a thumbs up. And get all those people in here. Gluttony, debauchery, perversion. That's the bottom line. Because after all, folks, where are they? They are at the shit shack. Right? Let's get the people in here right now. If you see a faded sign at the side of the road, it says 15 miles to Shit Shack. Shit Shack, baby. I'm headed down the Santa Rosa Highway, looking for a shitty getaway. Heading for a shitty getaway. I got me a Class B, it's as big as a whale. Heading on down to the Shit Shack. I got me a Class B, it's about 20. So hurry up and bring your show warm up money. Well, the Shit Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Shit Shack, baby. Shit Shack, baby. Shit Shack, baby. Shit Shack. Shit Shack. Sign says, stay away, fools, 'cause perversion rules at the Shit Shack. We'll sit way back in the middle of a rancho, just a funky old shack. We gotta get it back. Piss jugs on the mattress, piss jugs on the highway, piss jugs on the front porch, piss jugs in the hallway. Well, the Shit Shack is a little low place where we can get together. Shit Shit shack shivers when everybody's moving around and around and around and around. Elbow is moving, baby. Folks lining up outside just to get down. Hosey is moving, baby. Funky little shack, woo! Class B, it's as big as a whale. It's about to set sail. I got me a Class B, it's about 20. So hurry up and bring your shawarma money. Well, the shit shack is a low place where we can get together. Shit shack, baby. Shitty roof, $2. Rusted. Shit shack, baby, shit shack, ooh, that's where it's at, baby. Shit shack, baby, shoo, that's where it's at, baby. Shit shack, baby, shit shack, ooh, that's where it's at, girl. Shack, shit shack. Only give to the Bergs. The hell with Herman O. Munster and Elbow. Their days are over. They've been scamming you guys for years. The hell with Cuck Boy. He's going to prison. I am the show. I am the Emperor Bergatron, babies. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Type 55, you're enjoying this quality content. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Give me a thumbs up. Greatest looking man in the history of the world. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. You're talking 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. We got quality content coming every night from the Berg Cave. Bang, bang on the door, baby. We got analysis. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. We got reporting. Bang, what? Lisa Marie. Rusted. Shit shack, baby shoe, that's where it's at, girls. Shit shack, baby shoe, that's where it's at. Shit shack, baby shoe, that's where it's at, girls. Shit shack, we're gonna love it in this shit shack. That's what I'm saying, folks. The Bergs is the show, folks. I am the show. I am the number one reporter in this whole cuck boy stellar thing. I'm a show. I'm going night after night. I am the Terminator. You think Arnold Schwarzenegger? I am the Terminator. Okay? I'm going night after night. We're talking about a never-ending St. Jude's BNN, Bergs News Network coverage. Wall-to-wall coverage, 24 hours a day, folks. We ain't talking about ABC. We ain't talking about NBC. We ain't talking about CBS. We ain't talking about ESPN. We ain't talking about VH1, folks. We ain't talking about MTV. We ain't talking about Fox News. We ain't talking about MSNBC. We ain't talking about HBO or Showtime or Netflix or Roku or all your devices. We're talking about the BNN, the Bergs News Network. The Boyd News Network stole that name from me. I've always been the BNN from over 2 or 3 years ago. I'm doing wall-to-wall coverage of this scandal, the St. Jude scandal. We are going to get Stellar's $7,000 back. We got reporters from my company on the scene in Canada. We got people. We got Quinn with 2 N's. We got everybody out there. I got field reporters. I got analysts. I got helicopters. I got it all. And this is not a scandal that's going away anytime soon, folks. This is Watergate. This is bigger than Watergate. This is St. Jude's Gate. This is St. Jude's Gate. And this ain't going away soon. Because let me tell you something, cuck boy. You got a lot of women who are your supporters. And I don't understand how you still have these women who are your supporters. But the bottom line is this. Women are extremely sensitive when it comes to kids, especially little kids with cancer from St. Jude's. You just viewed it as a video game. Because that's all you do is play your little video games, your little Star Wars figures, your little Star Wars games, and you saw those super chats coming to light me up like a Christmas tree. That's where I got the term from. You were saying that back then. Okay? You viewed it as a game, and you got all that money. Well, it ain't a game. It ain't a game when you start talking about 30, 40, 50 grand. You are going down. You are going downtown, folks. And your name is not going to be your name. It's going to be a number. You're going to be wearing an orange prison outfit, and your name is not going to be your first name or your last name. Your name is going to be number 6719342. That's going to be your number. Okay? You better start smoking now. Stop smoking now. Because you ain't going to be able to smoke in prison. Only thing you're going to be able to smoke in prison is the baloney pony. And by the looks of you, you look like a skinny corpse. You're definitely going to be the bottom. Okay? So you are going to be the beta boy. Oh, karma's going to be a bitch. That chickens are going to come home to roost. Type 55. Give me a thumbs up, folks. And that is the bottom line, folks. Kitten Cat in the house. Let's give Kitten Cat a woo. Come on, Kitten Cat. Keep those $2 donations coming. As long as I keep talking about this, you might as well keep it flowing. Keep it flowing like milk and honey. Keep it flowing like honey. Keep it flowing. Keep it flowing there, Kitten Cat. You wanna wet my beak? You want the Bergs to keep up his frenetic schedule on this? Because I'll be on here day after day, night after night. I don't slow down. I don't get tired. I'm the Bergs. I'm a machine. So let me tell you something there. Kitten Cat. Anybody on here, show your love. Type 55, give me a thumbs up. And where's that yoke of the sun, huh? Hi, yoke of the sun, what are you doing? You making videos about me? What are you doing over here? Where you at? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Love is a burning thing, makes a fiery ring down my wild desires. I fell into a ring of fire, into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 the flames ran high. Burns, 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 a ring of fire, a ring of fire. Whoops. Mr. $1. Love is a burning thing, makes a fiery ring down my wild desires. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 the flames went higher. Burns, 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 a ring of fire, a ring of fire. Love is a burning thing, makes a fiery ring down my wild desires. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 the flames went higher. Burns, 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 a ring of fire, a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 flames went higher. Burns, 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 a ring of fire, a ring of fire, a ring of fire, a ring of fire, a ring of fire. Hey, Mr. Cuck, man, it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, doesn't it? Mr. HVAC, what's going on, Mr. $1 man? Let me tell you something here, Jennifer Sweet. We got the greatest HVAC tech in the history of Canada. He says, hey, Bergs, how you know I'm from Canada? Because when you show the $1, there's a CA right in front of it. Why don't you show it for everybody so they know what I'm talking about, baby? Bottom line is this. Hey, Mr. Cuck Boy, You ain't going to be referred to as cuck. You're going to be referred to as inmate number 6457932. That's what your number is going to be. 6457932. I want a troll account in that number right now. I wanted to say cuck inmate number 6457932. That's what you're gonna be referred to as, a number. Because you allegedly embezzled $30K in cash. Now let's get back to Mr. HVAC man, Mr. $1 man. Because he's a $1 man. I want to see a troll account right now, folks. Because you know, I want to see Kitten Cat come up with, get a troll account right here. I want to see cuck prison number 6549732. 6549732. I want to see it right now. And what I say gets done. That's what happens when you got the talent, Mr. Cuck. I don't scam people like you do. I don't rob people. I'm not a thief. I'm not a liar. I don't troll like you do. And what you used to do to me was atrocious. You don't know what this guy used to do. He used to troll and dox me and do all sorts of nefarious activities. Now, HVAC, I do respect Canada. But this person here, I'm talking about one individual who I don't like in Canada. Everyone else in Canada is fine to me. But there's one individual, no. Adios. As Rich Life, the road trips would say, you're getting sent to Alcatraz. Because Canada might be a peaceful country, but you got your bad apples too. And this one's a bad apple. HVAC's a good apple. Ward S is a good apple. There's certain people who are good, but you cannot automatically stick up for somebody just because they're from your own country. That's ridiculous. Okay? Canada is a big country. You got over 35 million people there. Maybe 40 million people. Maybe 50 million people. Who knows? You should have a lot more, but you don't let as many people in as we do. You got a lot of land up there. You should let in a lot more people up there. Oh yeah, he's going down. I want to see a troll account right now. I want to see Mr. $1 come through. Woo! Mr. $1 man. This is a song for Mr. HVAC. I'm a $1 man with the $1 plan. I'm a $1 man with the $2 plan. I'm a $1 man. I'm a $1 man. I'm a $1 man with the $2. With the $2 plan. All right, folks, that's what I'm saying. I want to see a troll account right now that says cuck, prison number 6, just make up a number, 6794532. Come on, you can't do that, kitten cat, give me a break. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. I mean, I think you guys really are giving this guy the benefit of the doubt. Think about it, Jennifer Sweet. Think about it, HVAC. Think about it, Kitten Cat. If it was me, the Bergs, and I've been around here longer than all you have. Look at my channel. It's from 2008. Imagine if I was the one who embezzled 30 grand. There'd be cops at my door right now. But you guys give this guy the benefit of the doubt. You guys let this guy keep on doing his bullshit. You guys really have you guys have all drank the Kool-Aid, man. I don't understand you people. I really don't. All right, I'm fucking jamming out. Show your love, folks. You know the Bergs is. 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 Fully good looking. Streets again. Yeah, boy, you're cooking, baby. Find yourself a friend. Are you down, young? Right to the call. I've been there before. you know I've, you know I've, you know I've been to the edge. Stood and looked down. Lost a lot of friends there, baby. Time to fuck around. Won't you gotta bleed for me? Yeah, you gotta bleed for me. Yeah, you gotta bleed. Going down low, not to the cold. Going down low, girl. I've been there before that. Going down low, not to the cold. Going down low, girl. I've been there before. Why would you want this guy sticking around? I want right now, after all that playing, after all that energy, you guys ain't gonna show me any love? I had too fun of you, brother. Are you kidding me? Are you really out of your mind? Now, where is Mr. $1? Where is Mr. $1? Are you kidding me? I'm going night after night exposing these people. Exposing these freaks. These perverted freaks. And these people, this guy up in Canada who's running a scam against St. Jude's. I'm going night after night, folks. You think you can stop me? You can't stop me. I'm a freight train. I'm a freight train. You can't stop a freight train, folks. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me. stop a freight train, folks. Because I am a freight train. Now I am Quinn with 2 N's. He is currently coming up to the Northwest. Get the hell out of here. What the hell's going on here? Let me ask you something. Because I gave Whiplash a wrench. Did he go ahead and rogue mod me? Did he rogue mod me? Where are all my people at? Because when I get done on here, Whiplash, I'm going upstairs to the mainframe. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you gave me $2. I don't care if you gave me $20 million. You rogue mod me, you're done. You're done, brother. All right, what do we got going on here? Country music singers who's been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolk has owned a few others than me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family tradition. They get on me and say, Hank, why do you drink to get drunk? Hank, why do you roll smoke, get stoned? Hank, why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Get laid over and over. Everybody's trying to make my predictions. If I get stoned, just carry it on a little family tradition. I am very proud of my daddy's name. Although his kind of music mine ain't exactly the same. Stop and think it over. Put yourself in my unique position. If I get stoned singing all night long, it's just a family tradition. You get on me and say, hey, why do you drink to get drunk? Hey, why do you roll smoke to get stoned? Hey, why must you live out songs that you wrote? Get laid. I'm down in some honky tonk, some slicks trying to give me some friction. Said, hey baby, singing along, this is a family tradition. Some ladies I have loved you me. People try to kill me back in 1973. When that doctor asked me, he said, Bergs, how you get this condition? I said, hey, sawbones, I'm just carrying on a little family tradition. Say, Bergs, why do you drink to get drunk? Bergs, why do you roll smoke to get stoned? Bergs, why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Bergs, think it over. get drunk? Bergs, why do you roll smoke to get stoned? Bergs, why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Joshy Bingham with 1999. Hey, Josh, I gave you a wrench last night. Joshy Bingham is a wrench. Bergs, why do you drink to get drunk? Bergs, why do you roll smoke to get stoned? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote to get laid? I'm down in some honky tonk, some slicks trying to give me some friction. I said, hey, Sawbones, I'm just carrying on a little family tradition. They get on me, say, Hank, why do you drink to get drunk? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Get stoned. Hank, why must you live out the songs that you wrote to get laid? Hank, stop and think it over. Put yourself in my unique position. I get stoned since carrying on a little family tradition. I get stoned just carrying on a little family tradition. They say, Joshy, why do you drink to get drunk? Joshy, why do you roll smoke? Hold on. Let me do my impression of taking a bong hit. Joshy, why do you roll smoke? To get stoned. Joshua, why must you live out the songs that you wrote to get laid? Going down in some honky tonk, some slicks trying to give me some friction. Hey, Sawbone, just carrying along a little family tradition. I say, Kit Kat, why do you drink to get drunk? Kit Kat, why do you roll smoke? To get stoned. Kit Kat, why must you live out the songs that you wrote to get laid? Woo! If I'm down in some honky tonk, some slicks trying to give me some friction. Hey, Sawbone, just carrying along a little family tradition. They say, Russell Wilson, why do you drink to get drunk? Russell Wilson, why do you roll smoke? To get stoned. Russell, why must you live out the songs that you wrote to get laid? If you're down on the 20-yard line, some slicks trying to give you some friction. So, hey, Russell, carrying on a little family tradition. Hey, Russell, just carrying on a little family tradition. Hey, Russell, if you're scrambling, if you can't find Tyler Lockett, if you can't find Doug Baldwin, you can't find Marshawn Lynch, you can kiss my ass. Joshy Bingham coming on with another 1999. Hey, Joshy Bingham, by the way, there's a sale going on. Next, I got a $2 off. It's $17.99. What do you guys think of my bong hit? I learned how to do that years ago, okay? You take a little sip, take a tiny little sip. I mean, come on, folks. Doesn't that sound like a bong hit? I learned that fucking 30 years ago in college. Probably my freshman year of college, 1991. 29 years ago, I learned that. I learned how to take a fake bong hit. Ready? Take a little sip of water. Ready? Ready? Take a tiny sip of water. God damn. God damn. They get on me and say, Joshy, why do you drink to get drunk? KK, why do you roll smoke to get stoned? Russell, why must you live out? So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of Josh Bingham? What do you guys think? Seriously. This is for real now, because I know Joshy Bingham's a football guy. Now, what do you think about this new XFL thing? Now, I watched the second half yesterday of the Seattle Dragons playing the Tampa Bay Vipers from Seattle here. And let me tell you, I wasn't that impressed. I was very bored. To me, it looked like it wasn't even college. It wasn't even up to college football standards. I thought it was very lame, and I don't see this XFL. See, I don't know if you're too young, Joshy. I think you are, because I'm 46, almost 47. So I remember when the first XFL came out in 2001, 19 years ago, with Vince McMahon. And bottom line is, back then it was all about the cheerleaders and the tits and all the TNA, the tits and ass, and they had all they had Jesse the Body Ventura doing the announcing. It was more like wrestling football. Now it's just football, but it's bad football. It's not like great football. Wait. I enjoy yeah, but it's not cutthroat. No, it was more cutthroat last time, I think. Do you guys have a team there in Denver? Do you guys have a team there, Joshy, in Denver? See, we have a team. I didn't even know we had a team. This is how out of the loop I've been just doing the BERGS Show. I didn't even know. Seattle has a team. We have a team called the Seattle Dragons. I didn't even know we had a fucking team. Are you kidding me? Oh, you don't have a team? We have a team, the Seattle Dragons. And they played yesterday at the Seattle Seahawks Stadium, CenturyLink Field, which holds about 75,000 people, maybe 70,000 people. And there were I think the crowd was 29,000. Basically, the lower bowl was filled. And that's still a sustainable product, because that's 29,000 people. I mean, and they're probably paying these guys peanuts. So you got ticket prices, you got the parking, you got the beers, you got the hot dogs, you got the merchandise. They're still making money. I think they're making money. I think this XFL will last a couple years. I really do. But I was watching the game. I couldn't get into it. You don't know any of the players. And I was watching it. I just wasn't into it. I swear to God. It wasn't as good as college football. And it was like a step up from high school football or something. It was like the JV squad or something. I don't know what was going on. I just wasn't that impressed. I mean, I thought it was kind of lame. I mean, maybe if you're at the game, you got free tickets, you're getting tanked up. I can understand that. I mean, I can't believe they got 30,000 people there in Seattle to go to it. I mean, really? Really? I mean, would I go to it if I had free tickets? But I would need to get more than free tickets because when you're at a game, you know the tickets are actually the least or the cheapest part, the cheapest component of the transaction. They want to get you inside. Once they get you inside, then it's like game on. It's like what? $10 beers. Wait, hold on a second. The PAT is nice. Wait, 5 yards. Wait, the point. Oh, 5 yards for one. 10 for. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, I was watching the game. I was kind of bored. I mean, I think because you're a lot younger than me, so you don't remember the first XFL. The first XFL came out in 2001, 19 years ago. So take whatever age you are and subtract 19 years. Maybe you remember it. I don't know. The bottom line is this. That was all about WWF, tits and ass, and it was all about more wrestling and football, kind of like me, how I come across as like a bad guy, guitar player. I'm the Bergs. I'm the greatest guitar player in the history of the world. You know what I mean? Come on, folks. It was like, I'm a bad guy, I'm a heel. In wrestling, you're either a heel or a baby face. I would be a heel, okay, a bad guy. I'd rather be a bad guy than a good guy. I'd rather get booed at. I'd rather get booed. I actually get off more on that. Just like when I watch the movies, I'm into the bad guys. Okay, I root for the bad guys. I root for the underdogs. The bottom line is this. Yeah, you're probably too young. I think, what are you, Josh? 32, 33? So if it was 19 years ago, you would have been like what? 13? 12 or 13? I don't think you really remember the first XFL. Maybe you do. You're 34. So 34 minus 19, you were 15 years old. So maybe you do remember the first XFL. But the bottom line is this. It was totally different. Okay? It was all about, it was more from a WWE, WWF angle. Okay? And now they're trying to make it more from a football angle. But see, they're not good enough to really play football. So, I mean, they're good enough to play football, but they're not good enough to make the pros. So you need that cheerleader angle. You need that TNA. You need that WWF Vince McMahon angle. I'd rather see more of that. Because the football is not good enough to be football. So you understand, KK, keep the faith, brother. Wait, hold on a second. I want Joshy Bingham. Is Kitten Cat a man or a woman? Because you just call him a brother. Because I don't know what the thing is. This thing is a thing, kitten cat. This thing is an entity. This is like an alien from the movie Aliens. You don't know what it is. I've heard many people say it's a man. Many people say it's a woman. They say it's a third gender, a fourth gender, a fifth gender. Yeah, Bergs, XFL will only survive if it does. No, but yeah. I was watching it yesterday. I was like thinking, this is boring as hell. I'd rather watch Russell Wilson. I mean, the girls will look at it, oh, they're so cute. But see, women will look at sports differently than women. Now, let me ask you something, Josh, because I know you like to bet. Can you bet on XFL games? I bet you can, huh? But the bottom line is this. I don't think I'm not into it. I don't know. It's new. Okay. This time of year, okay, you can bet on it. Yeah, the Seattle Dragons won yesterday. I don't know. I don't think they did they cover the spread? I know they didn't cover the over-under. It was a very low scoring game. But the Seattle Dragons won. Would I ever go to an XFL game? I don't. Years ago, back in New Jersey, when I was a kid, when I was still living in New Jersey, when the Arena Football League started, New York City had an Arena Football League team. I don't know if the Arena Football League is still even going, but the New York City had an Arena Football League when they first started in like 1987 or 88. And I went to one Arena League football game. I was like 87 or 80. I was like 14 or 15. I was really Arena football. To me, that was cool. Just like indoor soccer. You're probably too young to remember indoor soccer, Joshy, but they used to play indoor soccer in these basketball or hockey rinks size places. So it was very small. And the Arena Football League, I went to a game. New York, they had a team. This is the first year Arena Football League came out, maybe 87. I forgot the name of the team. And it was a lot of fun. But you know what? I don't know. This XFL, what's the point? You need something over the top. If not, then it's just a bunch of guys playing football. A bunch of people you don't know, because there's nobody in there that you know. So they're all a bunch of scrubs who couldn't make the NFL teams. I'm not saying they're scrubs. I'm not trying to talk down to them. But the bottom line is, if you can't make the NFL teams, then technically you're a scrub, or you're just a workout, or you're a B team or whatever. So if that's what it is, just the B team, the JV team, no. No. I think you're right, King of all things. I've always liked the Chicago White Sox. Let me tell you something, King. I've always liked the White Sox. If I lived in Chicago, I would be a White Sox fan. The hell with the Cubs. I've always hated the Cubs. However, I've always wanted to go see Wrigley Field. I've only been to Chicago. I've only been in the airport a couple times. O'Hare. I was in O'Hare one time, and Midway for a layover. I've never been, but if I was a resident of the Chicago area, I'm more inclined to be a White Sox fan. Because first off, I'm an American League guy. I don't like the National League. But I would like to go see Wrigley Field, just a tour, take a tour of it. Okay? But I'm more of the White Sox used to play at Comiskey Park. Comiskey Field, Comiskey Park. And now they play at a different one. But you know what? The bottom line is this. XFL, I don't know. I'm not into it. Some people are into it. I'm not saying I hate it, but I'm not into it. The first XFL, they had some tits and ass. If you're just going to have some guys playing football who you don't know, then what's the point? But let me tell you something, king of all things. First off, Chicago's a big city. So the Southsiders are who? The Southsiders are the White Sox, and the Northsiders are the Cubs, right? I don't know how that works. I can't believe that Chicago has. Wait, the Southsiders are the White Sox. Yeah, I'd be a White Sox fan. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm an American League guy. I'm not a National League guy. I hate the National League. Yeah, but I like the Bulls when Michael Jordan was there. I like the old days. I like the Blackhawks back in the day. I used to play ice hockey. I couldn't even name a few players nowadays. Except the old timers who are still hanging in there. So I'm not really into basketball anymore, folks. You have to understand, my city, even though I'm from New Jersey, but my city, Seattle, we got robbed. We had our Seattle Supersonics stolen from us. Joshy Bingham, Bergie Boy, Nate Boy. We had our Seattle Supersonics stolen from us in 2008 when that scumbag owner we had, Howard Schultz, who founded Starbucks Coffee, sold our franchise to this scumbag from Oklahoma named Clay Bennett. Okay? And then Clay Bennett came up here, and the whole thing, if you guys don't believe me, go look it up. Go write it down right now and look it up when you're done here. Look up on YouTube, Sonics Gate. All one word. Sonics Gate. SONICSGATE. And you can see the documentary. And you can see how everything went down. Okay? And I cannot believe, with the number of billionaires out here in the Seattle region at the time, we're talking about Bill Gates, we're talking about Steve Ballmer, who went on to own the Los Angeles Clippers, Steve Allen, who owned the Seahawks. I think Steve Allen, right? Paul Allen. These guys could have easily bought the Seattle Supersonics for like what, $500 million or whatever. That's like pocket change to these guys. These guys were worth like $20-30 billion. $500 million to them is like pocket change. Okay? So the point is, man, Ever since the Sonics got robbed and got stolen, I haven't been into the NBA. I don't follow the NBA. I don't give a shit. I don't follow the NBA. Yeah, okay. Kobe Bryant died. Well, you know what? Go back and watch that. That helicopter should never have been flying in the first place. Go back and watch that shit. All of the helicopters were grounded in Los Angeles that day. On January, I'm not talking about Steve-O. I'm talking about Steve Ballmer. All the helicopters were grounded on January the 26th when Kobe Bryant died. They should never have been up in the air. Okay? You cannot have a helicopter there. They're flying in the clouds. They can't see anything. Duh. Of course they're going to crash. So you know what? I don't know if Kobe said, come on, we got to do this. Why couldn't they take a car or a limousine? You know what? I don't have any sympathy for that. No, Kobe's not that great. See, king of all things, I'll say this: you are a great mod, and you show your love from time to time. But I'm a lot older than you, brother. I'm 47 this year. Kobe Bryant was not that great. You want to see a great basketball player? You look up Larry Bird. You look up Kevin McHale. You look up Danny Ainge. You look up Michael Jordan. You look up Clyde Drexler. You look up Karl Malone, John Stockton. I'm from that era. I'm from the 80s. I'm from the 80s and 90s. Isaiah Thomas. I'm from that era. I'm not from the Kobe Bryant era. Fuck all those guys. Fuck all these. Fuck them all. Okay? I'm from that fucking era. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete Maravich. Okay? We're talking about Patrick Ewing. We're talking about John Starks. I don't give a shit about the Kobe Bryant era. He can kiss my ass. Okay? I got my own health problems to worry about. And this guy, Kobe Bryant, who was worth $500 million. Kobe Bryant was worth $500 million. Now, let me tell you something, King. And let me tell you something, everyone on here, Joshy, everyone who's listening. Everyone who died on that plane, died in that helicopter, they're going to be suing the fuck out of Kobe Bryant's estate. Okay? There was one family where it was the man, the husband, the wife, and the daughter. The whole family was wiped out. Okay? They are going to be suing Kobe Bryant's estate, and they're also going to be suing the helicopter company. No, we're talking about huge. This is going to be huge. Okay? Kobe Bryant fucked up. He done fucked up. He done did. You ever heard, you done? Well, he done did. Because at the end of the day, it was Kobe Bryant who made that decision. He made that decision. He chartered, Kobe Bryant and his credit card chartered that helicopter. And Kobe probably forced the pilot to go up in the air. And we're talking about extreme foggy conditions. You're talking to the Bergs here, folks. I've lived on the West Coast since 1992. I've been down to Los Angeles. I used to fly down there all the time for work and for pleasure. And I had a lot of friends. I'd fly down to LAX, and then I'd fly up to Santa Maria Airport. Okay. And I had some friends who lived up there. The bottom line is this: in California, folks, you have what's called the marine layer. Listen to me closely. The marine layer. It means at nighttime, especially this time of year, it gets very cold over the Pacific Ocean. But then when the sun comes up there in Los Angeles and throughout the coast, all the way up to San Francisco and Rosie and all those freaks up there, it's called the marine layer. Just listen to me, folks. Listen to me. Listen to me. In the marine layer, sometimes it doesn't burn off until the early afternoon. So it might look like it's smoggy, but it's really foggy with a little bit of smog also. On this particular day, it was extremely foggy with an extreme marine layer. Okay? So much that the city of Los Angeles, the county of Los Angeles, they grounded all of their police helicopters until the afternoon that day. It was an extreme marine layer. However, the helicopter company, they still chartered that flight. But you know what? At the end of the day, that pilot, that helicopter pilot, he has the last say. He could have said no. But you know what? When you got Kobe Bryant there, when you have an international celebrity there, and Kobe Bryant is probably slipping that guy some extra money. Who knows what's going on here? You know what I'm saying, King? So what I'm trying to say is this. They should never have been up in the air. And if you guys haven't looked into it, look into it on YouTube. There's a lot of simulation flights where they show the helicopter taking off and they show what it looks like, what it looked like to them, to the pilot, flying in those really foggy conditions. It looks like you have no visibility. You can't see anything. No wonder why he crashed into a hillside or a mountain, whatever. They call that a mountain. See, I live in Washington State. We have 15,000 foot mountains. I mean, I don't call that a mountain. I call that a big hill. But that was still technically a little mountain, okay? The San Gabriel Mountains. The bottom line is this. He shouldn't even been flying, okay? So I blame it on Kobe, and I blame it on the company and the pilot. And there's going to be a lot of lawsuits because we're talking about, everyone keeps talking about, oh, Kobe Bryant died. Kobe Bryant and his little daughter died. No. No. 7 other people died, folks. We're talking about some major cash. We're talking about some major cash. We're talking about some major lawsuits here. The lawsuits are going to be this: against Kobe Bryant's estate, which is now run by his widow, Vanessa Bryant, and the helicopter company. We're talking about some major Major lawsuits. And if you don't believe me, well, then you just stay tuned, because it's all about the cash. Actually, the helicopter, from what I heard, when it hit into the hillside, was going 184 miles per hour. That's the bottom line. It was going 184 miles per hour. Now, at that speed, let me tell you what their bodies probably looked like. They were probably, I hate to say it, but they were probably a bunch of pieces, okay? Coupled with a massive fire explosion from all the gasoline and oil on board. So they were probably not even able to identify. They didn't look like corpses. They didn't look like a body. Yeah, they were all in pieces, folks. Maybe you'd have one person, but from what I read, and this is the God's honest truth, that Kobe Bryant, the only reason why they were able to identify Kobe Bryant, and you would think to yourself, folks, you're right, crack kills. No, cash kills. Only way they were able to identify Kobe Bryant is because, and you would think, because he's 6'7". The guy was 6'7". So you might think to yourself, isn't it pretty easy? You can just look for a body that's 6'7" and say, okay, that's Kobe Bryant. No. Because his body was so torn up. The only way they were able to identify Kobe Bryant, from what I read, and I've looked into this, is through, no, not by teeth, not by the teeth, not by dental, but through fingerprints. Oh, BERGS outlived Kobe. I'm 46 years old. Kobe's a little kid to me. What are you talking about? Kobe Bryant. Fuck him. He's born 1978. I was born 1973. BERGS outlived Kobe. Fuck that. I'll be honest with you, folks, and I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I never liked him. I never liked Kobe. I never liked Kobe at all, folks. I never liked Kobe Bryant. I always thought Kobe Bryant was a cocky, I'll be honest with you, I always thought, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but you have to understand, I was born in 1973. I'm a lot older than these people. I always thought he was a cocky little douchebag, okay? But does that mean that I wanted him to die with his daughter? No, but I never liked him. And I didn't understand all this, like, they're treating him like he was a god or something. I mean, give me a break, man. You don't fly in helicopters like that. Why don't you take a car like the rest of us? If the BERGS needs to go to the store, I hop in my car. Now let's just put two and two together. Let's put two and two together. Like Elbow says. At the end of the day, where were they even going? They were going to Kobe Bryant's own little basketball academy called the Mamba Academy. And they were going there to watch a little junior high school girls basketball game. Imagine that. You dying in a helicopter crash because you're going to watch a 12-year-old girls basketball game. that you have to get there in such a hurry that you got to take a helicopter in zero visibility to go watch a girl's. I understand his daughter was playing in that game. Well, you know what, king of all things? He's Kobe Bryant. You hire a limousine. You buy a limousine. He was worth $1 billion, $500 million. Give me a break. Okay? We're talking about 12 or 13-year-olds here, folks, playing a little game called basketball. Now, do I feel sorry? I mean, I have mixed emotions. I'm a different kind of person, okay? I'm a very rational kind of person. I don't put myself in those kinds of situations. I think he was an idiot, okay? And I think there's going to be a lot of lawsuits. I view things as like through the law. I think there's going to be a lot of lawsuits. So Vanessa Bryant, his lovely wife, is going to go through a lot of lawsuits and going to pay out hundreds of millions of dollars, and she's probably going to be broke. And that helicopter company, forget about it. That's just my opinion. You know, I got my own problems. You think I'm going to sit here? I'm in my fucking parents' garage at 46 years old. You think I'm going to worry about Kobe Bryant? Do you think if I was in the hospital, you think Kobe Bryant would worry about me? Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, folks. I look out for myself. I look out for number one. As Rodney Dangerfield would say, folks, I look out for number one and I don't step in number two. Okay? Fuck Kobe Bryant. Okay? I don't fucking look out for rich people like that. Okay? At the end of the day, you got to chalk it up to Darwin's theory of evolution, survival of the fittest. And the bottom line is this: only the fit survive. Now you look at the Bergs. Do I look fit? No. But am I alive right now? Yes. Am I 46 years old? Yes. Did Kobe Bryant look fit? Yes. Hell yeah. How old was Kobe Bryant? 41. Is Kobe Bryant alive right now? No. You know what I got to say to you, Kobe? Maybe you shouldn't have jumped straight from high school to the pros. Maybe you should have been like the Bergs and you should have gone to college. You should have gotten your 4-year degree like the Bergs did. You should have gotten your bachelor's degree like the Bergs did and put in your time, join a fraternity, and you should have learned the ins and outs of life instead of being like a celebrity at 18 years old. Maybe you should have gone to college. Maybe you should have learned about life for 4 years. And maybe you'd still be alive. What do you guys think of that? You know what I'm saying, Nate? White men can't jump. But you know what I'm saying though? When I was younger, I could actually jump. I actually had some pretty good ups for a white boy. I actually had some pretty good ups for a white boy. I had about a 25, 26-inch vertical leap, which is not that great, but it's not that bad for a white boy. Okay? I had about a 25, 26-inch vertical leap. Okay? And I'm coming in right now at about 5'11" and a half. I call that 6 feet. When I was younger, when I was probably, I don't know, 5'8", 5'9", I could dunk a basketball. I could dunk a little. Remember those little basketballs? Do you guys remember those little basketballs? Not a regular size basketball, but I could dunk a little basketball on a regular size hoop. Probably when I was about, I don't know, when I was a senior in high school, I was about 5'9". I grew about 2.5, 3 inches since then. But I was a lot lighter back then, and I had some pretty good ups. Okay? I could dunk a basketball with one of those little mini basketballs. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Could I dunk a basketball with a regular basketball? No. But I could dunk a basketball with a mini basketball. And that's the bottom line. But the bottom line is this. Who is sitting here? Who is sitting here in his mommy's garage at 46, going on 47, with barely anything to my name? And who? I am smarter than you, Kobe. Because I'm alive and you're not. But I don't want to turn this into a Kobe Bryant thing. Because I'm just saying, I never really liked him. Okay, you have to understand. I didn't grow up during his era. Okay. Bottom line is this. Mr. Cuck is done. He's done. But the bottom line is this. If you go riding in helicopters going 180 miles an hour, you think those things are slow? I went in one helicopter ride in my life and I was terrified. And I was 20 years old. Over the Grand Canyon. Actually, I wasn't that terrified. But I didn't like being in a helicopter. This guy, Kobe Bryant, got so... because he lived in Newport Beach. Okay? And he wanted to go to the Mamba Academy, which is like 60 miles away. Well, you know what? That's his problem. Who the hell goes in helicopters? Give me a fucking break. I'm from fucking New Jersey, man. I'm from New Jersey. No one travels in helicopters. Okay? Yeah. Let me tell you something, folks. I hope this Stellar guy gets paid. I'm tired of this shit, King of all things. I'm tired of all these people kissing this guy's ass, Mr. Cuck. I'm tired of all this bullshit. I want the people to come up to present time. You know what I'm saying, brother? Because let me tell you something, folks. The Bergs might be book smart. But let me tell you something here, folks. The king is 100% street smart. Okay? So the king of all things does not fuck around. All right? I'm not saying he's not book smart, but I know he's street smart. So don't mess around with the king. You know what I'm saying, folks? Ah! Don't mess around with St. Jude's. See, he thinks he can deflect. He thinks he can obfuscate. He thinks he can deflect. It ain't gonna work, Mr. Cuck boy, because we know what you're up to, brother. We know what you're up to. And you think you're safe hiding up there in Canada. It's not that far away. Done. You done. You like Kobe Bryant. You done, brother. You done. I don't feel sorry for Kobe Bryant. He's the one who chartered that. He's the one who made the decision. He chartered that. And I don't even feel sorry for the pilot, because the pilot could have and should have said no. I feel sorry for the 7 other people on there, including Kobe Bryant's daughter. That's who I feel sorry for. Because Kobe Bryant was the money who made it happen. The pilot could have said no. I feel sorry for Kobe Bryant's daughter and everyone else on that plane. The helicopter. I don't feel sorry for the pilot or for Kobe Bryant. Bottom line. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12 o'clock and it's a wonderful day. Come with me to a place in a little town. the bottom line is this. At the end of the day, a helicopter pilot, he's a pilot. He was a pilot for 20 fucking years. Okay? Just like anybody. You have, in life, folks, we have something called free will. You can say no. If you're a teenager, hello, Carrie Bridges, yeah, I know you, from Anderson Henderson. We have free will. If you're a kid and you're 12 or 13 years old, and one of your kids say, and one of your friends trying to do peer pressure on you, say, hey, take this drag off this cigarette. You have the ability to say no. It's a God-given ability. It's called free will. Freedom of choice. And you know what? A lot of young kids, you can chalk that up to peer pressure, why they do that. But this guy, this pilot who died, who was in his 50s, he was a pilot, a helicopter pilot for over 20 years. And he was Kobe Bryant's personal helicopter pilot for over 10 years. He could have said, no, we're not going up today. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Kobe Bryant. I don't care if you're worth $500 million. We ain't going up tonight. Yeah. Well, they weren't on a plane. They were in a helicopter. Helicopters are different, folks. Helicopters are extremely dangerous. A plane would have just flown over that little cloud layer. Helicopters can't get that high. Bottom line is this. I really didn't expect all these people. I didn't really expect this. I mean, if Shaquille O'Neal died like this, would people... I mean, I don't understand. If Michael Jordan... I think if Michael Jordan... I don't know. If Larry Bird died... Larry Bird was a way better player than Kobe Bryant. But you guys weren't old enough to grow up watching Larry Bird play. Okay? Larry Bird was awesome. He might not have the career numbers because his career was cut short because of back injuries. But the bottom line is this. We're talking about some major lawsuits here, folks. King of all things, he'll tell you about that. All right, what do you guys want to hear? Some songs? I'm Quinn with two N's. I'm Quinn with two N's, folks. I'm Quinn with two N's. And you're a guy with a wig. Here I said, Herman O. Munster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So are you. We're coming night after night and after night after you, folks. What's going on? Jamie Lee? Is it JD Lee? Jamie Lee, Carrie Bridges, king of all things. Now, the bottom line is this. Now, do I feel sorry that Kobe Bryant died? Yes, I'm not a heartless bastard like that guy up in Canada who allegedly stole 30 grand. But the bottom line is this. People die every day. People should feel sorry for people who die every day because they don't have the... People die every day because they don't have the money to go to the doctors. They don't have the means. Little kids dying of cancer, little kids. You shouldn't feel sorry for a guy who was worth $500 million and who chose to charter a helicopter and put 9 lives at risk, including himself, and fly into extreme fog just to get to a little girl's basketball game. I don't care if it was a little boy's I don't care what it was. Anything. It was just entertainment. Give me a break. Now they're not going to be here forever, for the rest of eternity. They're not. They're gone. Yep. There you go, King. King. You got that, King. Type 55 if you agree with the Bergs. I'm coming night after night, King. Okay? Now, the bottom line is this. I'm coming on night after night talking about these people. We're going to be exposing these people night after night. So I need to know. You going to be there for me because, yeah, King is the king. Type 55, give me a thumbs up and show me some loving, folks. Someone's got to show me a little bit of loving here, folks. I know the King's got my back, but I need to get a little bit. I need to get a little bit of that street back up right now. I need to get a little bit of that cash money here, folks. Bergs needs to get a little bit of that tall boy action going on here, folks. Because the bottom line is this. Let me tell you something, Mr. Cuck Boy. We're coming after you hard. Because you trying to get all your sheep in line, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Because you got the Bergs. You got the King. And we're coming after you. And let me tell you something, Stellar. You want to get on the Berg train? I heard you live in Seattle. I live in the Seattle area. We can go live. We can stream. The bottom line is this, folks. Light the Bergs up. Get one person in here to light the Bergs up. Because you know what? Every time you guys light me up, it just pisses off that scammer. It pisses him off. And that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying, King? Yeah. Hey, King, I need to wet my beak. Hey, King. Hey, King. I saw you were on the south side of Chicago tonight. You made a bunch of money. The Bergs needs to wet his beak a little bit. Come on. I need to get my taste. I need to get my taste, King. How about a little taste for the Bergs? I need to wet my beak. Wet my beak. Okay? Because let's face it. You and I, we're street people. I'm a street person who happened to go to college, but the bottom line is this. We're street people. The king and I have a lot in common. And the king, I need to wet my beak. The king coming in with $2. I'm wetting my beak. I'm wetting my beak tonight. The king is wetting the Berg's beak. And let me tell you something there, Mr. Cuck boy. It's not going to end. Because I went live earlier and I was getting some donations from people who never gave to the Bergs before. You're talking about people like Brad Silverdog, and I never had any problem with that guy. I've always respected him. But I never seen him come on my show and show me any love. He showed me $20 of love. Another woman came on. I think her name was Army and Navy wife or something. Another 20. Even Kitten Cat gave $6, I think. And a few other people. The bottom line is this. Your goose is cooked. You ain't getting nothing anymore. Another $2. Wait, is that another $2? Wait, is that another $2? Oh no, it's the same $2. All right, what else we got going on here? Hey, King. Hey, King. I know you like this song. Salty Dog likes this song. So this song is going out to all the Midwest people. All right? Kid Rock. Right? One, two, three, four. We're coming night after night. We're coming night after night, Mr. Cuck boy. You think you can steal 30 grand from your community, from our community, and you don't think there's going to be any kind of blowback? Think about it. If it was the Bergs who did that, there'd be fucking cops surrounding the house right now. But you think you can get away with that? It ain't going to happen, man. Not on my watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Kid Rock, folks. I've been sitting here trying to find myself, get behind myself. I need to rewind myself, looking for the payback, listen for the playback. They say every man bleeds just like me. I feel like I'm number one, but I'm last in line. I watch my youngest son, helps to pass the time. I'm taking too many pills, helps to ease the pain. I made a couple dollar bills, still I feel the same. Everybody knows my name, say it way too loud. A lot of folks fuck with me. It's hard to hang out in a crowd. I guess the price you pay is some big shot like I am. Outskirts stands and one night stands. Still I can't find love. The walls come tumbling down. many times should I still stand firm? You get what you put in, and people get what they deserve. So they ain't seen mine, ain't seen mine. Been giving, just ain't been getting. Been walking into the light. So I just keep on walking, my head held high. I keep moving on. Only God knows why. Only God. Only God. Only God knows why. Only God. Only God. We're talking about Kid Rock here, folks. I do like Kid Rock. I do like Kid Rock. I'll be honest with you. I do like Kid Rock. I don't like the fake poser shit he's got going. I don't like his fake poser, how he acts black. I don't like white people that act black. Okay, back in Jersey, we used to call them wiggers. Wiggers. Now, Bill W. knows what I'm talking about. A wigger, okay? And the bottom line is this. A wigger, not the N-word, a wigger, okay? I don't like white people that act black. The bottom line is this. I think Kid Rock's okay? But the bottom line is this. Bill W., you stole me that $20 from Livingston Mall, baby. Now, we got certain people around here, man. We got certain people out here who need to be exposed for what they are. A bunch of scumbags. He didn't grow up in Detroit. Kid Rock grew up north of Detroit. His father was a successful had a car dealership. Okay? Don't let it fool you. Eminem is actually more black than Kid Rock is. Eminem grew up in poverty. Look up Kid Rock. His name is Bob Ritchie. And he grew up, his father owned a freaking car dealership. Give me a break. All right? He did not grow up in Detroit. He grew up like an hour, 45 miles north of Detroit. Okay? You're talking about Kid Rock. I mean, Eminem is more of a whatever. You call him a gangster or acts black. Eminem is more of a brother than Kid Rock is. What I'm trying to say is Eminem is more of a brother than Kid Rock is. But see, now they're all multimillionaires. So how can they even have any kind of credibility at this point of their careers? Now, do I like some of Kid Rock stuff? Yes. Do I like some of Eminem stuff? Yes. But I am from the 80s. I like 80s stuff, man. I like 80s music. I like AC/DC, you know? guy from the 80s. I play those kinds of guitar licks, okay? You can't play Eminem guitar licks or no guitar licks, okay? I'm from the 80s. I'm from the 70s, 80s, Bottom line is this. I'm the show, okay? So the bottom line is this. What are we talking about here, folks? We're talking about some serious stuff going on here. And Mr. Stellar, I've heard that you live in the Seattle area. Now, I've heard that Stellar lives in the Seattle area. Now, if Brad Silverdog, if Jack Sparrow, if any people are listening, I'd like you to get me in contact with him because I'd like to meet Stellar mano a mano. Because I am definitely anti-cuck boy and I am pro-Stellar at this point. However, at one point, when Stellar was drinking the cuck boy's Kool-Aid, he was talking shit about the Bergs. But I can come up to the present time. I can come up to the present time like that. Like that. I am so much in tune with present time. Let me tell you something, Bill W., so you don't know me. I could literally get in a fight. And actually, I never even knew this about myself. But I was into present time long before I even knew about that technology. Because I remember back in high school, I got into a couple fights. When I moved down to South Carolina, especially Hilton Head Island. And I obviously kicked their ass, destroyed them. But on a Monday, maybe on a Friday, on a Monday, you see them at school. But I was already done. I was already over with the event. Now, I don't know what you call that. I don't know how you'd analyze that. But I was already done with the event. I was already up to present time. Where I would see the person in school, high school, and it was done. It was already over with. I had already kicked their ass, and it was over with. I was already done. I was already up to present time. And we're talking about 30 years ago, folks. So the bottom line is this. I think that I am just a more evolved species than you people are. I could get in a fight. Put it this way, Bill W. I don't know you. But if you were out here and you and I got into it, the next day I would already be over it. Now, I don't lose fights, okay? I don't lose fights. I'm a very strong person. 6 feet tall, 195 pounds. Wink, wink. But the bottom line is this. Even if I was to lose a fight, I'm up to present time the next day. But I've never lost a fight. And I've been in dozens. So the bottom line is this. Being up to present time means you don't hold a grudge. Now, currently on the Boyd, I don't hold a grudge against anybody. Only person I hold a grudge against is the Spider Woman. We know who she is because she called APS on me saying that I was abusing my elderly parents. And the people came to my house a couple weeks ago. Now that fucking cunt, I would never break bread with her. I would never talk to her. She's done. She's dead to me. So there's certain people who were dead to me. But the bottom line is this. APS, Adult Protective Services. Okay? But the bottom line is this. You know, and also Mr. Cuck boy, he is done. He is done. He's fucking dead to me also. Why don't you just come out and just come out of the closet, Mr. Cuck boy, and say, yeah, I screwed all yous over. I screwed you over. I am a scammer and I stole all your money. See, he's not going to say that because who's going to say that? But that's what he should say, folks. That's what he should say. But he's not going to say it. That's what he's not going to say it, King. He's not going to say it, King. He's not going to say it, King. You think you think you can steal $30,000 and just get away with it? Really? $30,000 is a salary to a lot of people. Okay? $30,000 is a yearly salary. You spend it on all sorts of shit. And you got your lapdogs on there like Slimy G. You kidding me? That ain't gonna fly, man. It ain't gonna fly. And I'm gonna be coming night after night. You're making for some great content. You're making for some great content, Mr. Cuck boy. And this is, you know what? And we already have the never-ending van build content. So now we got the never-ending you not paying stellar bill, huh? And that's the bottom line. Because you're caught. You're done. right, folks. This is the last song of the night. This is the last song of the night. But I'll be here night after night after night. I'm a Terminator. This is the last song of the night. So give me a 55. Give me a thumbs up. If you're so inclined, show your love. This is Metallica, Seek and Destroy. Bottom line is this. I'll be here back tomorrow, folks. Or today, or whatever. Later, whatever. Bottom line is this. I never leave. I will leave. The only way you leave the Boit is in a body bag. You can never leave the Boit. Where's Amanda May? Amanda May is in prison for beating up Addie Mae. That's why Amanda May is not here. Okay? You can't leave the Boit. Unless if you're in a body bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, folks. Show your love. This is Metallica. I'll see you tomorrow. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good night. And if you think I'm going away, I never go away. I am the show. Good night.